Welcome to Chat with T. I'm your host, Miss T. Let's get right into it. Happy to be back. Thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. Thank you for liking the video. Let's get right into it. We're going to Miss Wendy Williams. It's going to be a quick snack. How you doing? Okay. So Wendy apparently is shooting her new reality show. So she went back home. I believe it was like last week or so, whenever. And she shot her reality show with her family. And that included Tommy and his dad. Okay. And their dad. Okay. All right. But nevertheless, you're going to say, oh, that's awesome, right? Well, Tommy came out, he had something to say. You said, what do you have to say? But I'm going to tell you what I read and what I heard. Let's get into it. So Tommy says, she's not better, okay? So Tommy slams the management team filming Wendy because he says Wendy is in a sad condition. I'm just like, wow. So he says she's in a poor state of mind, allegedly, okay? So he goes on, has lots to share, this, that, the third. And he goes on to say, why are you even here? Do you see the condition she's in? Does it look like she's ready to start a podcast? For goodness sake, it doesn't. So he's blessing about that. He kind of goes on, blah, blah, blah. He also says something about, he has a lot to say actually. He also says, I can't blame Wendy for anything. I want her to get better. She's not better, so I can't be mad at her for any of this. Okay, all right. But nevertheless, he is blasting the management team. Okay. All right. So he also just says that who wants these kinds of memories? Who wants this? Why couldn't she just get better all the way and then do something? So he has a lot to say. He seems to be frustrated and upset. Because he called her current condition, like you said, sad. We said that earlier, okay? And he just added that she's in poor health, okay? In response to his frustration, and actually, Wendy's manager Will responded and said, Tommy didn't say a word to me about any of the frustration, so that doesn't sound true. So I don't know who's on first, who's saying Will, but that's allegedly, I don't know. But nevertheless, the point of it is, they filmed. Tommy didn't like it. He was upset. They didn't speak to him or his dad. And one of my questions is, if he was so upset, then why was he there? Why did he stay? Why did he participate? From what I read and what I heard, it's like he was there, okay, doing the filming. Okay? So why was he there? And that's part of my question. And then lastly, the second question is, why do we publicize this? Why can't this be a private matter between siblings? I don't know. Maybe you can get hold of. I don't know. I'm just asking the question. And then lastly, my question for everyone or anyone, whoever wants to discuss it, is who's helping Wendy? Who's helping Wendy? Okay? Like for real, who's helping Wendy? Who's on Wendy? Who's in Wendy's corner? Who has the best interest? Who is looking out for Wendy? Who? That is my question. Okay, from all of these things, because we had pals. Remember, pals came out. Different pals come out and say this, that, and the third, and tell all the business, blah blah blah. And then we have a brother that comes out. Okay, da 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 da, and he's saying she's not doing well. And then, but who's helping her? Okay, and maybe it's because she won't allow it. I don't know. I'm just asking the question. Okay. And nevertheless, let me know what you think down in the comment section. I just want to give you a quick snack on that, okay? I'll be back with another one. Thanks for listening. As I always say, we can't change nothing else. Focus on the things you can control and not on the things you can't. I'll be back with another one. Thank you and goodbye.